remember that now.
It's like, oh yeah, you
Oh.
did hurt me.
Put it back there.
It's like, no, go shh. Like smothered the feeling.
Bottle it up.
Ah.
Just get a pillow. Hi. I'm Asher. Welcome back to Slappable. Today, as usual, we are here with Chi. And for the first time, we are also here with Bainga.
Hello.
Or
I don't know
Bai.
which camera to look at.
Oh, whichever one feels right.
Sure.
Not that one. That's mine. That's my camera.
You have your own camera? That's crazy.
I do.
And we have to share?
You guys get to
I don't
share
like
one.
sharing.
I don't like sharing either.
Tell you what, we'll cut in on just you. Chi, you're not in on this episode anymore.
Just extreme
I'm just a
close-up.
voice.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
blur you out and I'm gonna censor
Oh.
you. Sorry, Chi, but maybe you could like run the audio for us.
Yeah, I need my own
Goodbye.
camera. Thank you.
Oh my God!
I'm in
welcome,
too many of these anyway.
welcome to the show, Bai. I'm glad to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. And to your audience, may I just say, he like undersold this to me so hard. He was like, we were hanging out. He goes like, oh yeah, dude, you should like come here on a podcast tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that sounds fun. Me thinking it's like they're doing a podcast in their living room. And I show up to a professional studio with lighting and like 3 cameras. I'm like, oh, I was not prepared for this.
Slap Studios is fully behind us, which we super appreciate. They give us their studio to work with.
No, it's so nice. It's so professional. I'm like, I thought we were gonna be in someone's bedroom right now. Okay.
Hey, that's fair. Podcasts can range from just people just talking at their desk to places like these, and they all do well in their own ways, I found.
Yeah.
But I am very, very thankful that we get to use this amazing space in our new set. This is our second episode we're filming on our new
Yay.
set.
It's a nice new set.
Yes, Bai, you weren't here yet, but we used to film at a more desk setup. It's actually the one right across the room over there.
Okay.
We'll have a screenshot here about how it used to look. But we wanted to chill
wow,
out a little
that's so
more.
different.
Yeah.
Me pretending I can see the.
You can see what's on the screen right now. We can all see what's on the screen.
Yes,
Yeah,
obviously.
It's
wow.
a real thing. floating
Exactly. For
here.
example, we can all see a picture right now of me giving 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing how he's doing that.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Did
So-
you learn that in improv?
I did. I learned. Because
That's
I was
the
always
only-
cast as like tree.
Yeah.
So I had to be kind of just like,
You just learned how to like be perfectly still.
exactly. I
Those
was
are
always
the
background
skills
actor.
they never
It's
tell you
hard.
about.
You need good strength to be able to hold a pose for a long time.
Yeah, but after a while I would start shaking and I would always.
It was lightning.
Yeah. Oh my God,
There's
in
the
LA.
thunder.
Yes, yeah, the big storm. This is the big LA storm of 26.
Yeah. March 1st. But
Keeping my eye on you.
no, it's so funny. You used to be trees. I played a door once.
Played a door?
I played a door.
How'd
I
that-
am not joking.
What did you do? Did you open?
I did open
Were you just
and I
like,
closed.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, I had range.
My
A
gosh.
full range of motion.
So for the sake of honesty, I was joking. I was never a tree. But that is awesome.
I
that
was
you were
actually a door.
That's awesome. Seriously, that's kind of what I'd want to get. Like, I'd be like auditioning like for like a Broadway. I'm like, all right, what are you applying for? Or what are you applying for? So I'm not an actor.
Yeah.
What are you auditioning for? I'm like, Bush.
I just want to stand there.
George.
No, it was a play within a play. And so my character, the actor in the play, gets casted as a door because his like castmates don't want him to be in
So
the
it's like
play.
meta.
Yeah, so it's meta. And so my entire thing, the entire show is I keep breaking the play to complain about the fact that I'm only playing a door.
That's actually really funny.
And
No
it was
joke.
really
That's the role I would kill for.
Yeah, it was
You weren't a
really
door. You were a door that was stealing the show.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually awesome. That you're just a door. It's like, why am I here?
Why am I here? I'm not needed in the scene.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, I want to do a full show with just inanimate objects.
Can we do that? We should
Yeah.
write that.
Okay, let's do it. Let's work on that after the recording.
Okay, I'll be your chair next time. You said-
Oh boy, I'm gonna crush Chi. But you haven't been on the show before, so just to recap for you and for anyone who's new to the audience. On this show, we go through 3 stories per episode. Typically, stories that have some kind of drama in it. We go through Reddit often from places like, Am I the asshole? Am I the devil? Relationships? Am I the ex? These are really common ones where we find these kind of tea.
I have heard of Am I the Asshole? Am I the devil? What?
So I'll tell you
I'm
because
like, do you have flaming like flaming bat wings and horns and is your skin red?
pretty
No.
much. Am I the devil is where the worst of the worst posts from Am I the Asshole get sent to. So if someone's just like a horrible, horrible asshole,
Yeah.
you might. All right, where were we before that happened, guys?
You were explaining that am I the devil?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
Is where the worst of the worst go.
Yeah, Am I the Asshole is where the worst of the worst Reddit stories end up. Like when everyone unanimously decides that the poster is the asshole, that's where it'll often get shared so people can find just solely assholes.
Okay. Now, okay. The other one I haven't heard of is am I the ex? And this one confuses me.
Okay,
Are you dating?
so Am I
No.
the Ex?
Then you probably are the ex.
So that's a good example, and it happens sometimes. So Am I the Ex is a subreddit where people are posting about their relationships, whether it's Am I the Asshole or the relationship subreddit, where they're like, hey, this, and this happened, and my girlfriend hasn't spoken to me in like a month and a half. People are like, brother, you've been broken up with already.
Like you are single, sir.
Bro, it's done. Yeah, like you are the ex now. That's what it means. Like
Do
people
you
who don't
need that
realize they've been broken up with.
Oh man, we need
Huh.
more emotionally intelligent people in this country. What do you mean?
It's tough, but that's a lot of people are just so oblivious to what's happened to them, and that's where you'll find Am I the Ex? Because you don't post Am I the Ex. Other people take your post and
People say-
repost
They're
it.
like,
Oh,
no,
I
no, no, sir.
see.
You can.
Same deal as Am I the Devil. People find the stories and they're like, oh, these belong in this subreddit.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
you don't
we've done
choose to
one
be
from
MID
there.
ex. You get placed there.
Yes, you
That's
you don't
hilarious.
post there unless. So I guess every so often, if you actually are a little self-aware, like, hey, did my girlfriend break up with me? Then you might post there.
If you need to ask the internet that,
A lot of stuff here are
Like-
questions where it's like you're asking us.
like really
Talk to your person.
talk to your friends,
Talk to anyone in
your
person.
coworker.
But like keep going on Reddit because it gives us work.
Yeah.
Okay, please share
Contact.
your personal information.
So here is our first story though.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend over this? I, 23 male, broke up with my boyfriend, 25 male, of 2 years last night, and now I'm wondering if I overreacted.
That sounded exactly like the old sound effect.
I'm gonna try again.
Can we keep that in?
You can use it for something.
That's like a transition.
that was crazy noise.
Okay, so one time I cleared my throat, and she just thought it'd be funny. It was to use that soundbite for the transitions in that episode. So whenever it like transitioned, it would be go like, "Brah!"
But it was. I recently watched that same episode, and that was the exact same
I
sound.
have a way of clearing my throat. I clear my throat the old Jewish guy way. I go, "Ah!"
It's very specific.
It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
Okay. My cousin, 29 female, just got married to her wife, 28 female, in this beautiful ceremony.
Lots of gays in that family, huh?
They doubled up, didn't they?
I know they really
Wow.
they doubled down. I love it.
They're the first queer couple in our family to get married, and it meant a lot to me personally. Growing up, I didn't even know if I'd be allowed to be out, let alone see two women I love and admire stand up and be celebrated. My boyfriend, we'll call him Zach, came with me. He's met most of my family before and everything seemed fine. During the reception, things got emotional. A few people gave unplanned toasts, and my cousin asked if I wanted to say something. I kept it short. Just how proud I was, how beautiful it was to see queer love honored like that. That was it. When I sat down, Zach leaned over and quietly whispered, "You know, for someone who's not even in the wedding, you really are trying to make it your moment."
Oh,
Oh,
What?
oof, okay. I thought he was joking and gave him a look. Then he added something along the lines of, "You gonna cry again or save it for our wedding that we're never having?" Holy
What?
shit. So our producer Emmett sent me this one. Emmett, my God. He smirked like it was nothing. I laughed awkwardly because I didn't want to cause a scene and ruin my cousin's wedding. But it stuck with me. I didn't say anything right away because it was not the time or place. I didn't want to make the night about me or create any drama. Later, back at our hotel, I brought it up. I said his comment hurt, especially since he knows how much this wedding meant to me. He brushed it off, saying, "Jesus, you're still on that? It was a joke. You were getting so sappy I thought you were going to propose." I told him I didn't think it was funny, and that he took a moment that mattered to me and made me feel stupid for caring. He kept calling me sensitive, and said I was overthinking everything, like always. So I told him I am done. I packed my stuff, called a friend, and left. He's texted since, saying I made a scene out of nothing, that I chose a weird hill to die on, and that I'll regret throwing away a good thing over a dumb joke. Am I the asshole? Or
Yes.
this person's actions slappable?
I think he's the asshole. First of all, gay dating in LA, hellhole. Do you know how many people are in relationships? None. And you found a good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
So I
All he
think-
made was a dumb joke.
So actually, so you think he's still a good guy?
No, I'm joking. That was horrible.
Okay, took me a second. I was like, wait.
No, I'm completely joking.
It was so unhinged what that guy said out of nowhere.
Right. I'm just like, that, it just also feels so random that he would just bring up like this. I feel like when you break up with someone, you break up with them for a reason. I am of the opinion that there's never a bad reason to break up with a person.
I like that.
And I genuinely believe if someone if they're like, oh, am I overreacting if I break up with someone? No. Because like there are so many tiny little things that people do that bother you that you don't realize. And so when you break up with them, it's not just for one thing. It's for many tiny little things that you may not have even consciously connected. And honestly, if someone breaks up with you and they're being overly dramatic, that's good too. I don't want to be with someone that's dramatic.
Fair.
Like there's never a bad reason for a breakup.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's all about what works with your relationship. If you guys aren't meshing for whatever reason, that's fine. This person's partner was clearly emotionally unavailable, and I'm getting the idea that is not ready for that kind of commitment.
Yeah.
You know, like,
that was just mean spirited. Just
That was-
cruel.
and it
Very
sounds like this
cruel.
person didn't make it about them at all during the speech. I
No.
mean, granted, we weren't there, so we don't know. But from what they said, he just said, yeah, I went up there, said how much it meant to me to see a queer couple and my family getting married and seeing that love celebrated. And I think I wasn't there, but it sounds beautiful.
Yeah. Like, see, I don't understand how people can say like such mean things to people they're dating. I'm like, I genuinely don't get that. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why would you? Anyways,
It's like
And-
sabotage.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the boyfriend encouraged the poster to get up and speak, right?
Let me
Or
check real
somebody
quick.
somebody
Did he-
was like,
then I think it was a couple.
So it
that
was
getting
actually the
married.
cousin asked
Okay,
if he
cousin.
wanted.
So like,
okay, my bad.
so like, you got permission from the person whose wedding it was
Yeah.
to make a speech.
Yeah, no one
Like,
had any problem
what?
with it. I mean, the boyfriend clearly did.
That's crazy.
Do you think maybe the boyfriend felt like, oh crap, like I don't want to get married, and he's really enjoying the idea of a wedding, so maybe let me just ruin it so he doesn't want to get one?
I think you're right on the money. I think it's all about commitment issues and saying, oh God, this is what my partner wants.
Yeah.
And I don't want this. So how can I ruin this moment for them and not make this something they want?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sounds like even after the poster left and broke up with them and he was texting and whatever, I don't think there was a single apology, right?
No, just accusing him of being
Yeah.
oversensitive.
You're
Which is
oversensitive.
what you're not.
Weird hill to die on.
It's
and
a very
said some
normal
other
hill to
stuff.
die on,
Yeah,
by the way.
that's- But no, not a single apology was mentioned, I don't think. So that's
I think this person was trying to sabotage their relationship. I think they were like, this is getting too serious. I need out. And their way out was just very cruel.
Yeah.
That's insane. That made me angry. Because it sounds like no one else had any issues. It was just ruining a really important moment, not just for the family, but for this own person's, development. Oy. Well, it's kind of a bummer of a first story.
That's a
So yeah, this
You really
person-
got the ball rolling.
that's a lot of what the show is, reading stories that piss you off.
yep.
So in this example, I would say that the boyfriend, Zach, I think it sounds like we all agree that Zach's
Zach,
actions are
that's his name.
slappable.
Yeah. Zach's actions are slap.
Very slappable.
Very
Come on,
slappable.
Zach.
Do better.
Zachary.
Be better.
Or be worse. I honestly
Just own it. Yeah.
just I kind of want to see you
Kinda
unhinged.
owned it. He kind of that was some major asshole behavior.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
He didn't hide anything.
Like he should have like a leather jacket with like a popped collar, like smoking a cigarette, like go give full bad boy.
I wear a leather jacket with
snapping.
a popped collar.
Just snapping, yeah, with the with the logo. Go full Sondheim, okay? Give us a dance number with it.
Oh my god, disappointing. Has anything like this happened to you guys before? Where you're having a really nice moment and out of nowhere, someone, whether it's a partner, a family member, a friend, just finds a way to just fucking ruin it? I hope not.
Probably, but I
can't think of anything, but it's probably happened.
I have a bad memory, and my brain has this thing. It's really amazing where it just erases trauma.
That's super cool.
And you know what? If you don't remember it, it didn't happen.
I kind of do a similar thing sometimes, where at least it stays back there until something brings it. I'm like, oh, I remember that now.
It's like, oh yeah, you did hurt me.
Put it back there.
I'll keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die.
It's like, no, go shh. Like smothered the feeling.
Shh, go to
Bottle it up.
Ah,
Just get a pillow, go to sleep.
go to sleep. It's okay. You're fine.
So for today's first segment, we're doing something a little different, and I actually have no fucking idea what we're doing. Chi and Bai have plotted something against me, and I'm intrigued by what's going to happen here. So, take it away, gentlemen.
All right. I'm gonna think.
You're not in front of the mic, Matt.
Oh right.
So anyway,
I got two into it.
You got excited.
Like, this is the.
Because I feel like I have to be more like there and facing both.
What are you
of them,
gonna
but I
do
guess-
to me?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna think.
We were getting very comfortable on the couch. I love it.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
I'm gonna think of.
Did you just check out your butt on the monitor?
Yeah.
Now I am too.
I want to think of a person, and then I'm gonna do something, and then you're gonna try to guess who I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the game is Snaps.
Okay,
Don't think too hard.
not a problem.
Maybe you won't get this. Who's the person?
Do I have to guess? Oh, you see, trying to guess.
I don't know what we're doing yet. Am I
You have
supposed
to
to just
guess.
you just snapped and said guess a person?
Yeah, guess a person.
Do you know what name I said?
Yeah, I know what name.
Okay,
can
so
say
I
it.
could just say a name.
Well, no. Yeah, wait for him to.
Yeah.
Okay, Randy Jackson.
No, who
No.
was it? What was the name?
Adam.
I don't understand this game yet. You said say a name.
You have to guess the name based on what I did with the snaps and what I was saying.
Oh, do it again then.
Okay, I'll do a different name.
Let me do one.
Okay, you do one.
Be very cautious. No, be very aware of what we're doing with the snaps.
Okay.
Because that's the secret to finding the answer. What
So you
name?
snapped 4 times in succession at about the same speed.
Yeah, I know what name that is.
Yeah.
What?
Do you want to try and guess the name?
No.
It's Bob, right?
Yeah, it's Bob.
How?
All right, I'll do one more.
Yeah.
I don't want to make this go on too long. Name of game is Snaps. Can you guess this one? Really think now. Lock in.
Why do you keep saying things that are weird like that? You're so cryptic. I don't get this game.
What name was that?
What was
I
the
can do it
fir-
again. I can do it again.
I think I got it, but what was the first letter?
Can you guess this one? Really think now. Lock in.
Yes, I know the name.
Get the fuck out of the studio.
Wait, and to prove that we're not just making things up, let's say the name in 3, 2, 1. Carl.
I am so fucked up right now. Did you guys rehearse this?
No.
Nope.
Are viewers getting this and I'm not?
I don't know.
I am mad. I am mad. I don't even want to finish the episode anymore.
Okay, I have one. Just pay attention to the start of the sentences.
Okay. Oh.
Notice the amount of snaps. That's it. Just pay attention to the start of the sentences. Notice the amount of snaps.
Justin.
I got
No.
it. I got it.
Then I-
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Jane.
Explain this to me.
Okay. Should we actually?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just explain it.
So,
All right, real quick. This episode is sponsored by Wasted. And no, not that kind of wasted. This is the kind that actually makes you think. Wasted is all about flipping the script, literally. With everything we've been taught about consumption in fast fashion, all of it, yeah, they're challenging that. It's clean, minimal, and I'm a big fan of the clothing's design and feeling. It actually stands for something, which is rare right now. So if you're gonna wear something, it might as well say something too. Go check it out at 4goodcollection.com. That's the number 4goodcollection.com. And use code SLAPASHER for 50% off. Flip the script, waste less. So it's time for our second story. This one we found from Best of Redditor Updates. Do you know what that is?
No.
So sometimes you'll go on to Am I the Asshole, and you'll be lucky enough to find a story that has a bunch of updates on it, right? We're like, hey, this happened. What do I do next? Or something like that. Or is this person the asshole, and how do I handle it? And then comments might come in, and then they follow up with what happened next.
Oh, okay.
So Best of Redditor Updates is a subreddit where they compile all the best stories where there's been more updates over time.
Oh, okay.
So this one's going to be what I call a saga.
Infinity Saga.
I'm also going to issue a quick trigger warning. From what I'm reading here, the story does include a person who uses slurs towards various groups of people. So we're going to see what goes on there, but if not, you can skip ahead to this time code if you don't want to hear this story. I, 18 female, came across my teacher, 30 male, in a video game and discovered a side of him I've never seen before. And this was shared last month or actually not 2 months ago in January. And again, trigger warning right here, racism, slurs. So here's the original post that actually came from February 15th, 2020. This is a really strange situation, and honestly, a little bit funny, but it's been bothering me for the past couple of days, and I don't know what to make of it. I also wasn't entirely sure which sub to put this on. It is a relationship between a teacher and a student/teacher and a school, so... On Thursday, I was playing a game called Overwatch on Xbox. Shout out to Overwatch.
I've heard of it.
Yep.
You've heard of it? Yeah,
I've never played it.
we're fans here at the studio.
I main Tracer.
That makes
Yeah.
that's like gibberish to me.
When I played, I remember playing Bastion.
Ew.
Oh, on Thursday I was playing a game called Overwatch on Xbox, and I was in the team chat, but I wasn't talking in it. I was queued with one of my friends, and we were in our own separate Xbox Live party. The reason we went into the team chat also, though, because we wanted to hear callouts since it was a competitive game. So I guess callouts is like an action on Overwatch where you can sort of be like, I don't know, medic or attack
Yeah.
over here. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting. Okay, gotcha. Anyways, people are talking like normal, and this one guy in my team who, you can guess who it turned out to be from my title, started arguing with others and yelling a bunch of racial and homophobic slurs toward everyone on the team. This is pretty normal on Xbox, unfortunately, but this guy was going fucking apeshit. He was repeatedly screaming and calling people the N-word and saying some pretty nasty shit to people. It was so vile I can't even bring myself to repeat it, like, next level shit. Again, my friend and I weren't talking, just listening, but I was saying to my friend how, this guy kinda sounds like my math teacher. And sure as shit, I take a look at his profile, and it's him.
It's always the math teacher.
Always the math teacher. Math is bad.
Math is evil, okay? You should get rid of all the math teachers.
Yeah.
No more math.
I think let's just drop it there. Just no more math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Xbox profile photo is literally a selfie of him, and he has his location on his profile.
So he wants to get fired.
Yeah, no, again, this is
That's
another
just
example. Like,
dumb.
are you trying to ruin your life?
Yeah.
I say this to my friend, and we start bursting out laughing. Just the absolute shock. The thing is, though, coming to school and being in his class has been really weird. I can't look at him the same, and I feel a bit uncomfortable too because I myself am Asian, and there's a variety of races in my math class. In parentheses, I'm sure there are in his other periods too. I'm not saying it wouldn't be alarming if this wasn't the case, but that certainly enhances it. I'm so disgusted by him, and he doesn't know that I was in his game and know what he acts like online because, again, I never spoke in the voice chat. I took a capture of his profile and have it saved, but I'm not sure what to do about this, or if I should even do anything at all. Do I tell someone at the school? Am I overreacting? Some of the things he said were directed towards me, but he doesn't know it was a student of his. It doesn't really make it okay, though. This is so weird. I want to see what other people say. So that's the first part of the post.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
That was...
I don't even
I mean,
know.
report the fuck out of him, right?
I'm very curious how this is gonna end up.
Me too. I mean, obviously, like, well, do you report him?
Yeah.
But why?
I don't even know how.
Because it's fun, honestly.
But he did not know there was a student there.
He was still being a bigot, and he's an
Yeah,
educator.
but like in private, I'm kidding.
Man, you keep doing this. Bai is fucking with me this whole episode. And it's working.
I'm just thinking, how do you?
You're a good actor.
You could report him, but
Yeah, that's.
if you don't have recordings of what he was saying, how do you have proof?
But also, I think like you can report him, but since that was technically outside of school hours, and like I don't know legally speaking.
I
don't
feel
know,
like
yeah.
teachers can be held accountable for things they do outside of school hours, especially if it's something like harassment.
Yeah.
I studied law for a very, very, very brief period of time, so I don't know this one.
Yeah.
But I do believe that things like that, especially when you're, like hurling slurs around, like think about it this way: when someone's on Facebook being a racist, homophobic piece of shit, and then it's and it has their name on it, you send that to the school, and more often than not, they're at least suspended or taken out.
Right.
I don't see any difference except you're hiding between one extra layer of anonymity.
Yeah.
But most games have some kind of recording feature on it.
True, and he actually did not use any of the things available to him to be anonymous. He had
No, he
his
did not.
profile picture and his location. So,
But I don't think she said that she recorded it or anything. She just has a photo of his profile picture, right?
True. Granted, I don't think it would be hard for them to just bring this up, and it would be a weird thing to lie about. I feel like as if I was someone who was working at the school's, I don't know, HR or even just like a principal, if someone told me this story, I would 100% at least investigate because it's too specific.
especially
Especially when you have the proof of the gamer tag
Yeah.
and show that you interacted with them.
Yeah.
And from there, they talk to him. He probably says something that gives himself away, or they keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he'll know to like modify his behavior.
Exactly. I'm very much in favor of like use whatever info you've got and show it to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a few comments here. So this is coming from a Redditor saying, another teacher checking in with an opinion here. Yes, it should make you uncomfortable. Yes, you should report it in some way. Teachers are public servants and mentors. There are some behavior limits that apply no matter if we're on the job or not. Racism and verbal abuse absolutely go in that category. Report what you remember with accurate details and any support evidence that you might have. Write it down and keep a copy. Don't worry about it from there. The district makes the call if this guy keeps his job, gets written up, or some other sort of discipline. They need documentation, like your statement, if they're going to be able to hold this teacher to an acceptable standard of behavior. So that's
So
pretty
that's
much
kinda what you were saying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what we were saying. Because also the thing is, you don't need a recording of it. Teachers say fucked up stuff all the time, and people report it because it doesn't have to be on camera. I mean, honestly,
That's
yeah.
I feel like if you needs to get someone in trouble, you do need proof though. Like maybe it's different in a school situation, but that's how it works legally in like law and everything. You need
But I think
You
with
need proof.
schools, it's the idea that like especially since it seems like he's a high school teacher,
Yeah.
and I think
Mm-hmm.
the bar was a little lower. Especially like it seems like she has some sort of proof with the gaming tag. So
I know in Overwatch you can go back and replay your past matches, but I don't think it saves the live chat.
I just feel like I think that an investigation would give them the information they need to know. There's
Yeah.
ways to look into this, or at the very least, scare him from doing this again. Because now
They should set up like a fake account for
Get
someone
Chris
else
Hansen
on the
on it.
staff. Like HR should create an Overwatch account and like
to catch a
friend
predator.
really good.
friend him from the gamer tag that she has,
Yeah.
and like plays with them. And
but they got to
catch
get
him.
good though, because
Yeah.
they're competitive.
Yeah,
They say,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
They can't just log on. They got to get good at Overwatch.
Yes.
So is this just
This
an
is like a
excuse to
whole
get
scheme.
Overwatch?
This might be it.
So you get Overwatch, you learn to play Overwatch, you get good at playing Overwatch.
Then you catch him.
Then you catch him. It's like to catch a predator,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
to catch a
This
racist.
is what exactly. This is what the show is
To catch
missing.
a racist.
This is what.
I actually love that. All right. Here's another comment. How does he act as a teacher? Is he nice or an ass? Just curious. And the original poster said, he's all right, kind of in the middle. I never would have expected this, LMAO. So, you guys ready for the update?
Yes. Oh,
This was updated. So, this update comes like 4 or 5 months later, in July of 2020.
Okay.
Hello. I said halo, everyone. I got video games on the
wrong,
brain.
wrong game.
It's
Yeah.
like, wrong game.
So here's the update from July 12th, 2020. Hello, everyone. I made a post in February regarding my friend and I meeting my teacher in an Overwatch match and having him shout racial and homophobic slurs at us, unknowingly speaking to 2 of his students. The original post comments are still up, but I'm pretty sure mods deleted the text. You can read it here, which we just did. You're welcome. Basically, after I made the post and read the comments, I came to the decision to go to my guidance counselor with my friend and give her a hypothetical of this happening. She let us know that we should dismiss our weariness of the situation and told us that this is a very serious matter. I just said that I was very uncomfortable and wasn't sure of what to do. I told her the teacher's name and she said she would take care of it. The next day, he was dead. The day after that, we saw him again in class, seemingly normal. That was the last time. The day after, he was gone. Our class actually ended up merging with another one, and we shared that teacher, in parentheses, until we had to leave the school due to the virus, of course, right, because then this is not far from COVID era at all. I was never informed about exactly what happened to him, but he hasn't been at my school, in parentheses, and hasn't been teaching during the quarantine either, since I brought it to my counselor's attention. I assume he lost his job. I was kind of shocked at this, honestly, because it was just an accusation, really, since I had no proof other than a screenshot of his profile, but maybe he owned up to it. I'm not sure. When it was fresh, people were kind of curious as to where he went. I kept my mouth shut. I really didn't want to spread things around.
Smart.
No, that's a really good idea. I'm now graduated and out of high school. My brother is still in high school, and I won't have to worry about this man possibly getting him or any other students he might be prejudiced against. I haven't had anyone harass me or my friend, so I really just have to thank my counselor for keeping things confidential, as the situation was just uncomfortable all around. Thank you everyone for giving me advice. I will now be signing off this account for good. I honestly forgot I even made this post until randomly remembering about it this morning. My messages are blown up from February. Sorry for taking so long to update. That's the story.
Wow.
Sounds like
Right.
that went about as well as it could have.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised that it did.
That was when you said there were updates, I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh no, but then that's great. That's
Yeah.
a good ending.
You know, it worked out nicely, and she's wise to not talk about it around
Yeah.
school, because again,
Yeah.
if this guy seems not quite right, then I'd
Yeah.
be worried about retaliation.
Retaliation for sure.
I'd be really worried about that. But he also has no real way of knowing it was her. Unless, I mean, the only thing between that is is the guidance counselor who seems to be doing a good job.
Mm.
Yeah.
But wow, I'm glad this person's not educating children.
Children.
anymore. That's
Yeah.
so bad. And I
Yeah.
think when you accuse someone of something like that, you could tell when they're lying.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
might have just owned up to it.
yeah, it's
I
probably
think
like,
so.
yo, why? I'm off the clock.
Yeah. No, I think no, and I can understand why he would think that's a valid, argument. Be like, yeah, I'm not working. It's like, yeah, but it's like a lot of companies I think have morality clause
Yes.
with their contracts, and I think if like, hey, don't be a racist, is part of it.
It's in
especially
most
for
morality
teach-
clauses, I would
If,
think.
especially for a teacher.
Yeah, you're molding minds, and your mind can't be fucked up and racist and homophobic if you're teaching the new ones.
That's how.
Unless you're in a private school, then you can do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have to pay extra money to get the racism.
Exactly. You gotta pay for it. It's DLC.
This is America. You don't get free racism in public schools. This is a sign out. Public schools are no longer good. You gotta pay for the homophobia. Can you imagine?
I can. Oh my god, this was just. Look, this story had a happier ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one who didn't deserve to get targeted got targeted. That guy's not in school anymore.
Yeah. I see high schoolers and I want to punch them in their face because they're so annoying.
I'm scared of kids, man. They're so
No,
mean.
I'm
They're
not-
so
they just-
mean.
They're not. I don't. There's nothing to be scared of. They're just annoying. Like
No,
I
they're
see
mean.
them and
No,
I'm
there's
like,
plenty to be scared of. They are mean. They know how to get you.
listen. I look at high schoolers and I'm just like, I was better than you when I was in high school. I'm like, not my generation. We were good. We were the last good generation. It's like back in my day.
Yeah, we are now boomers.
Yeah, I see a high school. I'm like, back in my day, we did not talk back to our elders.
I walked uphill both ways to get to high school.
Back in my day, I had to walk 2 miles. Under the beaming sun.
They think they're too cool now.
I know. I'm
They
like,
have too much.
We had a little.
confidence,
I feel like we had a
yeah.
bit more modesty. In our
we
gen.
did have more
I
modesty.
think
We were
so.
just.
How are we all the same age? How old are you, Bai?
I am old enough.
You're old enough. I'm 26.
Old
for the
enough.
record.
Yeah, I think we're all around the same age.
You're all the same age.
No, but it's so funny. Like we're like late 20s, and I'm just like, no. Back in my day, we were we would have never.
I was afraid. There were
They
consequences.
don't have
to
fear
your act.
anymore.
Well, also, there's less consequences these days because also people just complain. Like you gave my son detention. I'm like, yeah, because he was being an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, back in my day, you did not talk back to a teacher.
I was
like,
a good boy.
I got
Back-
detention
I wasn't
once,
a-
and
I
I didn't
wasn't
do
a boy.
anything wrong, and I still didn't complain. I was like late to a class, and they're like, I got to give you detention. I'm like, I was at the nurse, and they're like, do you have the nurse pass? I'm like, yes. And they're like, that's from yesterday. I'm like, it's labeled wrong. And they're like, detention. I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
Once my school had a demerit system and a merit system. So it's like whenever you did something or you got a demerit, and if you fill out your demerit card, you get detention.
Mm.
I had one demerit, and I almost lost my shit. And my teacher was like, "My dude, calm the fuck down. You're fine. It's one. You did like 6."
You need like 6 to get even remotely. So that means you have at least 4 more times to be an ass.
Yes.
You see, that's how I see it. We did not get that system. It was just like it was totally at the teacher's discretion. It's like if you want detention, you got it.
And then it's so funny because then we ended up setting up a student like government and like a court system for students
You
to
outlawed
appeal.
teachers.
No, so they can appeal their demerit, whether they
Oh.
think it was justified or not.
I like that
This is
actually. That's cool.
hardcore.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I was a nerd. I
I
had
like
no
that.
friends. So it was like a really fun where like they would come. They're like, "Oh yeah, I was late." I was like, and the teacher gave me a demerit. I'm like, "Okay, how late were you?" They're like, 5 minutes. And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's not a lot." And then the teacher would be like, "Yeah, that's like his 7th time being 5 minutes late." I'm like, "Oh well, bruh."
That's after a while, it's disrespect. I kind of
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
A mistake's a mistake.
Yeah, but no. So that's what happened in our school.
I had detention once for being late.
It's always
always
yeah.
being
We were not troublemakers from the sounds of it, and most we were just a little tardy every so often.
Hey, no. Listen, I was a real rebel. Okay, back
yeah?
in my day. Listen. We had DARE. Have you heard of the DARE program?
Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
that's the anti-drug thing, which
Yes.
actually fits in nicely with what we're going to go into our next segment.
I once questioned them while we were giving the
How
talk.
dare you?
I know. I was a real rebel, okay? I talked back. We had a police officer do it in my school, and he had a gun. just on his
He was like, oh yeah?
He's like, if you do drugs, if you even think about it, I'll be there.
Put down the joint!
Put down the wanna. No, and then I looked at the gun. I was like, dude, what if I just run up to him and take it? And then my friend was like, whoa, that's crazy. I did that. I didn't actually get up and do it, but I said it.
You said it?
I said, what if I get up?
How'd that go for you?
I looked really cool because I had said it. Hey, what
Was
if I
that
just
it?
get
Just-
up?
Just net positive experience for you? That's impressive.
I don't think any cop is gonna actually think you would do it.
Yeah, no, I said it. I was like, what if I just...
I would still be like, did that just happen?
I was also like in like middle school, and you see how tiny I am
Oh,
now?
no, middle school
Imagine
no
like,
filter.
I'm like so this tall. The cop can just like,
I'm not worried about you, kid.
yeah.
Can I touch your gun?
Can I touch your
Can I
gun?
play with your... Oh my God. That's insane. That's insane. I just know that...
But
Before
anyways,
we went to our next story, it did remind me of... I was in high school, and we had like a whole group of people come to like talk to us about weed. And this, by the way, and again, we're going to talk about this in our next segment a little bit more. But a bunch of my friends thought it'd be really funny to get stoned in the locker room before the weed. So I'm like sitting with like a bunch of my friends, and I was like... And they're just like, weed will ruin your life, and they're all like, I'm fine. And one of them was like asking like questions, like clearly stoned out of his mind. I'm like, dude, you are an idiot, but I am enjoying watching this.
dude, I once there was this one kid in my high school who was really into smoking pot, and so for one of his book reports, we had to do a report on like social change and all that stuff. He gave a class presentation for why weed should be legal.
Was it good?
Yeah,
But to say there's more.
it was
arguments for
research.
and
No,
against
it was like we had to do I think it was for our science class because it had to be like science related. And I
Okay.
think I did mine on like sustainability and like floating cities in the future. Like
Should have done weed.
I should have done weed.
Yeah.
This dude did a whole time. And my teacher was so clearly uncomfortable with it, but it was technically within the rules.
Yeah, I mean, if it's done professionally and if it's talking about, like medicinal purposes and all that.
Yeah, I
I
know,
mean,
but
that doesn't
look
even
at us
have to,
now.
that helps.
Yeah, but he was also talking about like why is alcohol legal and weed isn't, and he wasn't saying, he was like, I'm not advocating for like doing weed, but I'm talking about if you're looking at it from like a purely legal standpoint, it makes no sense why weed is not legal, because in terms of damage that it
Oh,
can
yeah,
do to
yeah.
you, alcohol is way worse. So why aren't we? So yeah, but it was so funny that he was doing that in high school. I'm like, I wonder what happened
Brave.
to that dude.
So we're definitely going to get back to this because in our next segment, you're going to see we're going to be talking a lot about anti-drug PSAs.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back.
What does DARE stand for again? Drugs are really evil?
Drugs are really evil.
What does drugs?
That's not it?
No, it's not. It's
Don't.
don't
It.
don't. I'm forgetting now. Drugs are really
Evil.
evil. You still didn't find it?
Wait, okay, found it.
Let me Google it.
Don't.
What does DARE stand for? Drug abuse resistance education. That's not funny.
That's not
Yeah,
as cool as
listen,
my version.
it worked on me.
I didn't do drugs till way later. I was a late drug doer.
You've done drugs.
I know. It's bad.
You did the
You're
marijuana.
a bad boy.
I did it once ever.
You did it. That's crazy.
Once ever I did a marijuana.
You did a marijuana. That's crazy.
I know, it's really bad. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell the
You
police.
just told everyone.
It is a tut.
Okay. Beep. All right, everybody. Welcome to our new segment. I did it, so you don't have to. In this segment, we're going to talk about the Cartoon All-Stars PSA from 1990 that was an anti-drug PSA. I don't know if you're familiar with this at all. Do you guys have any familiarity with this?
No.
A little bit.
So I'll just briefly explain the premise before I kind of dive into it.
Okay.
So in 1990, this PSA came out. It was an animated PSA commissioned by the White House, George H.W. Bush.
Bushes. We
Yeah,
love them. Don't
the
we?
first Bush, the one that people didn't mind as much.
Mhm. Is there a bush that's a good bush?
He's the better
Mine.
Bush, I think. People don't have as much negative things to say about HW, I don't think,
Yeah.
because he wasn't.
So all bushes are good bushes, or
Some Bush
bushes
by
are
Bush
better.
case scenario. I think you gotta.
maybe are likable bushes the ones you should be terrified of? Because like, what are they hiding?
So in 1990, they commissioned this animated half-hour special called Cartoon All-Stars, and it featured a plethora of cartoon characters from the 90s, including but not limited to Muppet Babies, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the animated cast of Winnie the Pooh, Alf. There's a few more that are slipping my brain. I think is it Donatello, or I think one of the Ninja Turtles, the orange one. Is that Michelangelo?
Mikey.
So
the
Mike,
one, the weird one.
the one with the orange bandana.
I think it was Mikey.
So Michelangelo is in it. Anyway, Bugs Bunny's in it. Daffy Duck. It's a plethora of characters from like Disney IP, Warner Brothers, and various others. Garfield. And the premise of it, it starts with a little girl. She's in her bedroom and she has all of her toys and posters of like all these animated characters around. Then her brother comes in and steals her piggy bank and takes it so he can buy drugs.
Not drugs.
And when this happens, she's asleep. All of the cartoon characters wake up and see that the brother has stolen her money.
Oh my god, it's
So
Toy
they-
Story.
It's a lot like Toy Story, except it's also like they hop out of wherever they need to hop out. Some of them are toys, some of them are in a poster. Some of them just show up. They don't actually explain. like Alvin and the Chipmunks straight up like walk out of a bookcase. I don't.
Sorry.
This is like OG Alvin. Well, I guess
Yeah.
they did that in the OG though.
They did, yeah.
Anyway, it's so fucking weird. They all just live in this little girl and boy's house. And the little girl, is woken up by the all anime characters who then go back to like Toy Story style. So they wake her up and then immediately go, "Huh," so they aren't noticed. They're like, oh my god, my money's been taken. So she goes to her brother and he's like, get out of my room. This is not your money. I was just fixing it. And she's like, why are you taking my money? We're best friends. Talk to me. And she's like, get out of here. And then the Muppets and the Muppet Babies and Alf and Garfield and everyone there is like we gotta do something.
Yeah, you gotta take him out. You gotta take care of him. You know.
Yes, and they break his legs and get the money back.
Yeah, of course. They know a guy. You know.
They know a guy.
Those
knows
cartoon
a guy.
characters, they know people.
I mean, honestly, the Looney Tunes, they'll just come in.
They're
Like,
Oh yeah, no, the
violent.
Looney Tunes
They're
will take.
very
forget
violent.
it. Forget about it.
Was Scrooge McDuck there? Because he would
Oh
single-handedly.
no! But thank you for mentioning that. The little three ducks are there though. the
Yeah, what are the names?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
They're there. They're there too.
I tried to fact
They
check
should have
you,
gotten
but
their
you knew.
uncle. He would have taken care of it because no one messes with money, okay? Not on Scrooge.
Just take a complete tip. We don't care about drugs. We care about
Just
stealing
kidding.
money.
It's like, listen, this is capitalism. You do not steal from the banks.
It's a weird.
You steal from the working class.
It's still the H.W. Bush era, so it might work. But and also I just remember the Smurfs are there too, just in case you were wondering. The Smurfs are also
Smurfs?
present. The
Oh my
Smurfs are also
I was not,
present.
in fact, wondering, but
I
thank you for
didn't.
letting
Well,
me
now
know.
you know.
About that.
But now I know.
Anyway, throughout it, essentially, they kind of split up, and some of them go to like talk to the little girl about how she can help her brother, and they're like kind of doing this horrible.
I'm
guilt trip
sorry.
to
How
her.
old is this?
Okay, so I should have told you. So the little girl I think is like 10.
What is a 10-year-old supposed to do against a drug
I
addict?
don't know. And then the kid I think is
The
like
brother's not much
15. I
older,
mean, he's like
yeah.
14 or 15.
Again, what is a 10-year-old gonna do against a drug addict?
I don't know.
Then what are they doing? Hey, all you
Well-
children of America,
well, one
if you
point-
notice your parents doing drugs, confront them.
So I'll tell you right now. So I'm gonna go a little out of order on here just because I'm gonna remember stuff as we go. So part of it is like one of the characters is like talking to a little girl. She's like, "I'm afraid to tell on him because what if he gets mad?" And they're like, "Yeah, but what if you don't and something bad happens?" I'm like, "Oh, so now it's her responsibility."
You're guilt
This
tripping.
10-year-old.
I'm sorry, where are the parents?
No, the parents are hardly even present in this.
They're
It's
orphans.
they exist, but it's kind of like Charlie Brown style, where like they're just like around and you never really see them, but you know they exist.
it's like in Powerpuffs where all the adults are like their
Kind
heads
of like
cut
that. I
off
don't
or
even know if
something.
it's even less than that.
Oh,
But essentially, some of them are like telling the girl, like, "Here's how you can help your brother. Tell your parents, get him the proper help." Meanwhile, the brother is like with a bunch of the animated characters, and they're like going through his mind and trying to figure out like what started him on his drugs. He's like, "I did drugs because I wanted to," and they're like, "Oh yeah." So they go back in time and show him being peer pressured. He's like, "Well, I didn't want to seem uncool, so I did it." And then at another point, they're like, "Hey, you want to smoke this crack instead?" Like they just escalate out of fucking nowhere. Like all of a sudden, like these are all still like 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds,
I don't know
I
if
think.
the creators
And
of
they're
this
like,
knew
"Hey,
anything about
how about?"
teenagers.
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, how about this?" They just pull like a bunch of like crack rocks. They're like, "Yeah, it'll be fun." And the kid's like, "I don't know."
Do you know what that tells me?
Yeah.
He should have had a DARE program. It doesn't sound like he did the DARE program.
No.
If he did, he would have said no to drugs.
Drugs are really evil.
Well, he doesn't do the crack. He
Okay,
doesn't do the
good.
crack. He's only smoking weed at one point.
That's even worse.
I know it's evil. You go to hell if you
I
smoke
mean,
weed.
it's even worse than crack.
It's so much worse. It causes
It grows naturally, so like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
At least with crack, it requires some level of like ingenuity, some craft.
Here's instructions on screen of how to make crack.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you smoke weed, you're just lazy.
If you smoke weed, you're just lazy. You just go
You
to
can't
you
make
go
it yourself.
There's a
outside,
gardener.
pick it, and like smoke. Like no, that's laziness. I don't approve.
Yeah, you got to work for your
You have
drugs.
to work for your.
Anyway, after they're pretty much implying that like if you start smoking weed, you're immediately gonna be like cool with crack. And then at one point, also they cut to him when the sister's like accusing him of being high. Like the animation's totally normal. He's like, "Yeah, what's the problem? I'm not high." And his eyes are like totally normal. And then at one point, just cuts into him, and his eyes are just
God.
so beyond fucked up. He's like,
Is it like the SpongeBob ugly zoom in?
kind of he just looks so beyond fucked up. It's not weed. Like, he looks
Like, buddy, I don't know what you were doing, but there was something else in that joint.
This was 90s weed, so it wasn't as good, probably. This is weed that was around 9 years before I was born. But it's just so many like weird animation choices where he's just like I'll show him as like a corpse later on. He's like, "This is you, and you keep doing drugs," and he's just like a walking corpse. I'm like, maybe on crack.
Yeah, no, and that's good. You know how hard working out is? Let this man live. People have to pay for Ozempic. He was getting it natural.
This is the 90s Ozempic doing crack.
Exactly. Hey, there's a reason why heroin chic was in, okay?
That's true. That is
Let the
very-
man cook. He was on trend.
From there, after he's kind of exploring his past, going through everything that's kind of led him to being a pot smoker, after a while, they start doing a bunch of like weird trippy sequences where they go in his brain and there's like a bunch of weird
So
graphics.
so they made this for people who smoke weed, right?
Yes.
Imagine watching this while being
High, with all the weird graphics and animation.
I would not be opposed to watching that high because part of me is like, are you trying to encourage people?
Right, because I feel like
That sounds sick.
it's like, low-key, what are you doing here, government?
Oh, and there's a smoke monster that follows him around the
Like
whole
in
time.
Lost.
Like not quite, technically pre-lost.
Yeah.
It's like it's a monster who just smokes like, yeah, drugs are good, kid, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
a little,
he's like
a little
yeah.
smoke demon. I love it.
Yeah, and he was just like, man, all you need is me. And then, he's very obviously like super sinister, but the kid's still like, maybe you're right, smoke guy. It's so stupid, but somehow by the end of it, the kid's convinced to not do drugs anymore, which again, don't do crack. Just
Yeah.
here at Slap Studios, we are avidly anti-crack use. But to be completely honest, it just ends so strangely where all of a sudden there's a musical number where they all just start singing about all the ways to say no to drugs. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of slaps. It kind of goes hard.
There's no time to kill. So I'll catch you later. Like heck I will. Guess I'm allergic.
Just, like all the different characters.
That musical number
slappables.
came out of nowhere because towards the end of it, they all got high.
They actually all just started, in between takes, all the anime
Yeah,
characters
he
like,
actually-
sharing a joint.
They were trying to convince him not to do drugs. He convinced them to do some.
I think a lot of those PSAs did not. Well, I'll quickly summarize the end of the episode, or the special. At one point, the smoke monster gets a hold of the little girl, and he's like, "Hey, don't you want to be close with your brother again? Try smoking all this ganja I've got that's here." And then right as she's like looking at it, the brother comes in, smacks it out of her hand. She's like, "Promise me you won't ever do that." And she's like, "But you do it, and maybe we could be friends again." And he's like, "I will stop doing drugs and get help from our parents." And then it ends with all the animated people are like, "Yay!" And then they go back into their poster, and then the smoke monster gets thrown in the dumpster, and that's the end of it.
All right. Did she
But
get her money back?
they don't ever. I don't know if they ever show it, but I think it's implied because he doesn't actually use it to buy the drugs.
Yeah.
He just takes it, and then that's when it all starts. And a lot of it's like a dream sequence. Yeah, that's the story, and this is a common sentiment people said. I'm like, watching this growing up made me think that if I started doing drugs, all my favorite animated characters would come visit me.
Like, I want to talk to.
Yeah, that
Scrooge
sounds
McDuck.
fun. Can I talk? Can I talk about Kintsugi?
Go for it. So
What's Konsugi?
Kintsugi is a film that I wrote, directed, and produced in college, and she was the editor on it.
Yes, I was, and it had to do with the live action and then cartoon characters interacting.
It was tough.
It was a hard movie to do, but it's kind of what it reminds you of, like an animated character
It's a little bit.
giving a human advice about life.
Yeah, it was very much kind of like so in the film.
Oh, so it's the Lizzie McGuire show.
Kinda. Yeah, that was one of the things people would often reference when they were like talking about it. But yeah, no. Essentially, I don't want to get too into it.
Yeah.
The main character's going through a tough time, and then his young animated self comes to kind of try to take him out of his depression, and they sort of kind of go through their memories together. But it's not a PSA.
Yeah.
It's actually very pro-drug. But yes.
If you want your problems to go away, drugs.
I do a cough drop every once in a while. It's
You
pretty hard.
monster! How dare you? You take a Tylenol, better than the crackhead down the street.
I take those vitamin C packets that you put in water and then I
That's
snort them.
basically that's like snorting cocaine.
Yeah,
Basically.
I just straight up the nose.
Yeah, vitamin C. What's the C for, bro?
Cock.
No one really talks about this, but like, what if the way you feel in your 40s, 50s, 60s is being decided right now? Like, your future self is either going to look back and be like, "Thank you for taking care of me," or "Why did you wait so long?" That's kind of why I started taking AS4. It's all about supporting yourself so you're not just reacting later, you're actually setting yourself up now. More energy, better focus, just feeling more like yourself on a daily basis. And the best part is, they're making it really easy to try. Go to as-4.com and use code SLAPASHER for $30 off. And right now, if you start a subscription, you get NAD Plus free, which is huge for the cellular health. And chill, it's not one of those locked-in things. You can cancel anytime. So it's kind of like, do something now that your future self will actually thank you for. Again, as-4.com, code SLAPASHER, $30 off plus free NAD Plus. With the subscription, future you is watching. Make my tummy less visible. There we go.
it's a hard thing to do because when you're sitting down,
I know.
It's just like that's how your body just.
It's the one
squishes.
down. That's why I like the desk. It hit everything from here. And it also made me look like I could be tall. Also, you know, you don't know.
You said you don't know
You
how
don't
tall I
know.
could be. I could be hiding legs.
Yeah, exactly. But I just want to like CGI my legs just be like super long. All right, guys, it's time for our last story of the episode.
Woo! Let's go.
So this one it was originally posted into relationship subreddit, and then posted into Am I the Ex?
Ah.
This was posted a couple months back from when we filmed this.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Yes. If you have to ask.
My girlfriend, 17, has not texted me in over 2 weeks, but is active on Instagram. It's tough. It's tough. This is also very teen coded.
That's
too.
such a
such a teen-
17-year-old sentence.
And for the
right there.
record, before we continue, the person writing and the girlfriend are both 17. 'Cause when I first
Yeah,
read
good
it, I was
point.
like,
Yes.
This is another teacher story.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This is a weird episode. But yes, every day, I, 17 male, text her a good morning and a good night text. Now, I don't expect her to respond every day, as we have our own lives. Sorry, you're 17. And
You don't have a life. You go to school and you go home.
There's a lot. All right, we'll pick that apart in a minute. But 5 days ago, I noticed she created an Instagram account. It was private, but I followed her, just waiting for an acceptance. Nothing. It's been 5 days since I sent the request. I have noticed that her following and follower count has gone up, despite not getting accepted. Oh, oof. I also noticed that her friends are following her. I follow some of her friends and vice versa, which means she would have to accept the follow requests, or she would have had to follow them when setting up an Instagram account. Instagram asks you if they can have access to all your contacts so you can follow your friends. Before the 2 weeks of no text messages, she said that she's been busy and found it hard to text, which I understand, being busy. But she has plenty of time to create an Instagram account, follow her friends, or accept their follow requests. Doesn't accept my follow requests. My account is first and last name, but still follows and accepts others. And I'm still left unrequested. Should I try and meet up with her in school in private? We go to the same school and talk to her about that? Or should I move on from her? TLDR, too long didn't read if you aren't familiar.
Yeah.
Girlfriend hasn't texted me in 2 weeks claiming she doesn't have time, but it's time to create an Instagram account, follow her friends, accept the requests, ignore my follow request, and continue to accept and follow others. Oh.
Buddy.
Tough.
I'm so sorry, little
I'm
man.
sorry.
Move on.
No. You need to confront her.
I like, he's like, should I talk to her? We go to the same school.
Yes!
You
You
go to the
should
same
100%
school.
talk to
How
her.
have you not
Talk.
seen her organically in 2 weeks?
This is more middle school coded than high school coded.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
listen.
Yeah.
I will always advocate for drama.
This is why you're on the show, guy.
I will always say do the messy thing. You need to confront her publicly. You need to wait when she's with her friends. Pull up, just show up at the lunch table, pull up to Instagram and go, "What's going on? I demand an answer.
I demand this from you.
I demand it
I
from
love
you.
you.
I love you. Stella."
Stella! You know, this is tough because I will be completely honest. But also, I've been this guy, but I've been this guy 3 years younger than him. This was 14-year-old Ash who had these problems, where
Yeah.
I was someone who wanted to start dating really early. Like, I was just like, I want a girlfriend.
You
And
were
I,
talking to girls at 14?
dude, I was talking to girls when I was in preschool. I was married
that's
3 times before. Yeah, get over here.
Yeah.
No, but
Damn.
like I was always like a
I just
young
didn't want to
one-
get left out.
You're like, one more.
One more. Whoa, there you go. I feel better now.
No, but the honest truth is that like growing up, I always was like a romantic. I don't know if it's because my parents were divorced growing up and I was trying to feel something, or if it was the fact that I saw 2 parents who've fallen in love again, but it made me really want that. So
Aww.
I wanted a relationship, but there were several times in middle school where I somehow got someone to at least claim to be my girlfriend. And then they would like never talk to me in school, or I'd be like, "Hey, do you want to hang out or it's together at lunch?" And she'd be like, "I'm actually gonna sit with my friends." And then she would like never text me, and after a while it would just be like I would just kind of know, I'm like, I don't think we're dating anymore. And then we just kind of drift on.
Yeah.
But this is when I'm like 13,
I mean, but that's
14.
Yeah, that's how middle school dating goes.
This is a little harder. It still happens, especially if you haven't dated a lot, which I'm willing to bet this guy hasn't dated a lot. It's tough. I feel bad for him, but
I feel so bad for
I've had this
him.
happen. I was very cringy romantic when I was in middle school. I've got plenty of awful stories. Oh, you're supposed to keep talking, so I don't have to share.
Oh, I don't know. I was pausing so you can share.
Fine, I'll share.
I was giving you.
All right, little
I
one.
was making space for you. Okay.
Oh shit! All right, fine. Well,
Holding
then I have to
space.
say one.
Yeah.
So here's one.
I was holding space
I'll
for
give
you.
a cringe real quick. When I want to say I was 12. We had some kind of dance at my middle school.
I feel like no. We need some from like teenage Asher.
This is honestly I got a lot less. I got my cringe out early, so I was less cringy.
Oh,
as
you
older.
said I got smooth real quick.
It's more like I figured out my failures quickly, knew
And
not
now
to repeat.
now
them.
he's so smooth.
Now
I
he's
know.
so
He
smooth.
is just crushing puss all day.
So what I did was I was like 12, and I asked out this girl I had a big crush on. Oh god, this is so bad. Oh my god. So I got down on my knee and asked her to go to the dance with me, and she was so nice. She was like, "Yeah, we can go as friends." I'm like, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse.
That is honestly the best.
She
way
was
to
a
be
nice
let down.
girl. She was a nice girl, and in even like I think like a year after that, I started realizing how cringe that was. And then now I'm like 10, 12 years out. No, wait, so I'm 14 years older now, and I still remember. I'm like, oh god.
It's one of those things where she probably has forgotten all about it, and you will always remember that for the rest of your life.
Forever. But that's like that's one of my multiple cringe moments as a middle schooler looking for love. I don't think I've actually ever told anyone that story until now. I've like kind of hoped everyone would forget it if it happened.
And you just reminded them.
I've got.
You know
I've got a
what?
good
I've
one.
grown, I've changed, and maybe this will get some views on TikTok.
I've got a good one.
Yeah?
How old was yours again?
I was like 12 or 13. I was like a
Okay.
6th or 7th
Yeah,
grader.
mine is 6th grade as well. For some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to get a girl by running headfirst into her in the playground or like in the quad area. I was like,
It's
if
like, I just wanna
if I enter
busy-
you, you have to talk to me.
Yes. If I physically hurt you, we will have to then communicate about this injury,
So
which
I-
could lead to. I see the thinking.
Yeah, right.
I see the logic.
So I was booking it down the quad like full sprint, and I ran like headfirst into her.
You actually did
And
it.
I did it, and then she had her friends with her, and they were like, they picked her up, like, and she was like this, and they walked her away, and then I like ran away because I was embarrassed, and
Then she forgot who you were though because you ran in so hard.
yeah, she had a concussion, and
You didn't concuss her?
no, it wasn't that bad. It was.
You know
But
that's still that's awful.
I don't understand why I thought that would work.
When you're a young kid, you don't know how to
Because-
express emotions
Because,
yet.
listen, no. Here, let me explain this. to
It's
you.
like when you
It's like
hit
hot
someone
comfort,
with a
right?
car,
Right,
yeah.
and then it's like exactly.
let me
it's like,
get your
well,
number,
It's like, oh no,
yeah.
let's exchange information. I hurt you, but let me make up for. I see the logic.
Yeah,
it was gonna be an epic love story.
Yeah.
It's like I purposely ran head first into you, and now we're in love.
Yeah,
You're gonna like.
yeah.
You're gonna slam her with fists of love.
Imagine telling that story at a wedding or something.
You know it could be a great you kind of like trying to make like a Hugh Grant moment for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Like,
didn't
why
mean that. We'll continue.
Wait for the universe to give it to you
I'll
when
just
you
take
can
it.
make it yourself.
That's you know what? You made a moment, and for all you know, that's your wife.
Yeah.
You can meet her again. Who knows?
You know who you are. Hit me up. I'm kidding. Don't- I hope you don't remember that.
Oh, well, I think. Do you have a cringe moment for us before you wrap up the show?
I have never been cringed.
You've never done anything with
Whenever
that?
I feel anything, I shove it deep down.
That's safer.
And smother it. Just it's safer.
I'll keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die.
You know, that's like the moral of this episode. Just push it down.
Just push it down.
Just get it in there.
Something cringe I did.
Yesterday.
So yesterday. No, so many. Where do I pick? I did theater because someone I liked was in theater. But then I actually ended up loving theater and I went to school
Oh,
for it.
nice.
So
Okay. So it
Listen.
worked out.
yeah, I once went to the gym, to a very specific gym because someone I had a crush on.
That's not uncommon. People do that.
Yeah, but I
I've done
never did
that.
anything and I was never going to, but it was just like it's like the halo effect. That gym just all of a sudden seemed like the best gym. and I hated it, and I never went after that first time.
That's not so bad. That's not so bad. You didn't stalk though, right? You weren't like, oh, when are they going? Will I be there?
Yeah, no. I actually had a life.
You were just kind of like, hey, maybe there's like a non-zero
Yeah.
chance I
No,
might
it was
one
the
day
thinking.
see them.
Listen,
Yeah,
it
I get
wasn't necessarily like the actions. It was the thought process that was cringe. I'm like, hey, if we go to the same gym, chances are we will run into each other. He will ask to help
Literally.
me work out, and then we will fall in love. It's the same thought process
Yeah.
you had as a 6-year-old.
Yo, I'm gonna start running into people
Yeah.
in the gym. I'm
In
gonna like,
the
someone's
gym.
gonna be on a barbell, and I'm gonna combine your ideas. I'm just gonna
Boom.
boom. Ah, I'm
love
sorry.
yet?
Let me fix your busted lip.
Oh, let me help you up.
Drops. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Well, this was a really fun episode, guys.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
G, as always, it's great to have you. Bye.
Wait, should we give
course.
advice to the kid?
Oh,
Is
I
there
thought
any?
that we kind of were.
I kind of thought. What do you?
Those were our
Learn
advice.
Dude, you were broken up with,
You were broken up with.
and
buddy.
I think
But
that
wait,
you were
no, I
making-
don't think so.
You
'Cause,
don't
like,
think so?
Well, because she just kept saying I'm busy and not communicating. So I think he needs to ask, like, yo, bro,
She's not
what's
30.
up?
She's 17. She
No, I
doesn't want to
think-
date anymore.
I know,
think-
but then like you need to
not right.
be like, talk to me, tell me that.
I
Oh,
think
he should-
I thought he said he sent her a good morning and good night text,
And she's never responded. It sounds like she
For
almost
2
never
weeks.
responds.
Yeah.
and she hasn't responded.
No, but
So I
he
feel-
said that she kept saying she's not responding because she's busy. So it's like he needs to ask to. I'm big on this. Where it's like communicate. If you don't want to do this anymore, you have to tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to assume. I'm also like very hands off when I'm dating. In that, like, first of all, I have horrible ADHD, so I genuinely just forget.
Fair.
A lot of the time.
I forget text all the time. But
Yeah.
also the Instagram thing is the one that's
That one is
she's
like
picking and choosing who she's letting follow her.
Yeah, so I'm like, girl, just break up with this boy. But also, boy, just be like, hey, like, are we still a thing? If not, like, let me know.
that is also a very middle school being too conscious about social media and followers and like and all that.
But
I used to-
nowadays-
I used to
Very,
lose a
like-
follower and be like, who was it?
Yeah.
Wait, no, but I feel like with the way social media works now, it's kind of valid. Like, if
yeah.
that's a choice, like, you're
Mm.
actively following new people, except for me. Like that's weird.
No, that would hurt. And that's why I just think the guy's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But I think he needs
bro's
to talk to
done.
her. I think he should talk to be like. But I also think that's like an important lesson for both of them. One, she needs to learn how to properly break up with people, and two, he needs to be able to like get. I feel like he needs confirmation. It seems that way that he wants that verbal, hey, like, are we done? And so I think he needs to get good at asking for it.
I think that depending on what he needs at this point, I think that if he needs closure on this relationship that doesn't really even sound like it was ever a real relationship, considering they don't even talk at school, he can go for it. Now, there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
I also think that there's no point. I think that
No, I don't think. I don't think.
I think it would be for him, and there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. She's clearly moved on. He almost seems to accept it on his own.
Yeah.
But I'm also coming from a headspace of like, I know what this relationship is. I've been this guy. Your relationship's done, bro.
Yeah.
You are the ex.
If you want to talk to
You
her,
are-
run
yeah.
into her physically in the courtyard.
no one's done anything slappable here. I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Well.
maybe she could have.
No. Her behavior is slappable. I'm sorry.
You know, it's hard for me to hold people whose brains aren't fully developed to that full stand. But you're right. If anyone's wrong, it's her. He's trying to communicate. They agreed to be in a relationship, and she's not participating.
Yeah.
And she's kind of trying to ghost him. That's not cool. I agree. But part of me is just like, there's nothing that's gonna get accomplished out of this except maybe making you feel even worse. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would just quit while you're not ahead.
Yeah, but I like communication because like I am like I've dated people who like I would be like I would just do what I would like not respond to a message or like not talk overly because I'm bad at texting, and they'll be like, you never text me good morning and good night. I'm like, yeah, because I forget to. But also I don't do that thing. That is one of the things that are like so weird to me, like the good morning and good night text every day. I'm like, why?
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, yeah. I mean, it feels more like a long distance thing opposed to a high school thing.
Yeah,
but it also sometimes feels like playing house a bit too. You know what I mean?
But say, why do I have to text you good morning and good night every day, every single day?
I would just say good morning when I see the person at school.
But they don't
physically.
talk
Yeah.
at school for
But-
some reason.
Yeah, but also like even if it's like outside of school, like when you're dating in real life as an adult, like the text, like I text you if I have something to say to you. Like if I'm texting you, like it's to make plans to see, especially if you're living in the same city and it's not like a long distance thing, right? It's like there are people who like require you to communicate every single day, but it's like, but I don't want to talk to you every single day. I don't need to talk to you every single day. Like if I text him like, hey, like this movie's coming out on tomorrow, I really want to see it, do you want to come? And you're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, great, see you tomorrow at this time. Unless something else happens that I need to talk to you about, I feel like I already have plans to see you. So if I have to tell you any stories, I'll just wait until I see you in person.
I don't often text people to like chat about.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I usually just
Like,
send a thing. I'm like, hey, if I see something cool in the news, I send to it. I'm like, yo, look at this.
Yeah, no, but those are different. Like I think those are acceptable. Like
Yeah.
you send them memes and stuff, but like
No,
the
I've never, like,
texting of like
how are
good
you-
night, I'm just like if I'm texting you, there's a reason, and I think it's just because I'm bad at digital communication, and I prefer like in person. So like if I'm ever texting you, it's to make plans to see you.
I would agree with that. I mean, look, I think that I will say I'm a talker. I love talking to people. I love calling people on the phone, just chatting, shooting the shit. And sometimes they're like, dude, I got nothing to say to you. I'm like, we can find something.
You know, the weather.
You know, like I'll find something eventually. They're like, dude, I gotta go. I'm like, all right, that's fair.
No, but that's the thing though. I can talk on the phone.
I love talking on the phone.
Yeah, if I don't respond to a text message, call me. I will pick up in like 2 seconds. Like I will literally forget to like reply to a text. Like my friend Maureen, she would call me, she would text me, and I would literally not respond. And she'll call me like in the same second, and I'll pick up. She goes, "I sent you like a big ass paragraph," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I read it. What's up?" She goes, "Yeah, what do you think?" And I'll tell her my opinion. But she knows that about me now. It's like you can text me, and I will literally think to respond, and then like something would distract me, and I'll forget. But if you call me,
Oh,
I've told most people, I'm like, if you want to call me, as long as I'm not working, I'll probably answer.
yeah,
I do not answer.
really?
I
Are you
hate
like more
calling
for a
people.
text?
You're not bad about answering your phone.
I guess not. It
Maybe he just
depends.
answers my
It's-
calls.
Yeah, answer. I like you. I guess.
Yay!
But
You're cool enough.
I'm
I have
alright.
I have a friend that uses voice notes, like only voice notes.
Oh, I hate that.
It's so
I'm like,
annoying.
why are we using voice notes? If I want to, I'll just call you.
I love him,
I would just
but I
call
think
you.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap up the episode right there.
Yeah, we got on a
Chi, as I was
tangent.
saying earlier, I love having you on the show, and I definitely gotta have you back. This was so much fun.
This was so. I don't know what I was expecting today, but I had a blast.
I love when we can surprise people.
Yeah, this was great.
No, we'll definitely have you back. You have some great opinions. You got a great energy. We had such a good time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Slappable. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. And also, I want to thank our sponsors at 24K Wellness and Wasted and the For Good Collection. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.